Good morning and welcome to another episode of Q&A with Dr. B. Today we have another Excel question. We're going to go back to the same Excel spreadsheet where we had our pre-registration participants all typed in. And we wanted to put our participants in alphabetical order so we can find them. The problem we were having is they're listed by full name. So their first name, space, and then the last name. And you can see if we put these in alphabetical order by going to sort here, sort A to Z, we'll tell it expand selection. Notice now it's sorted alphabetically, but by first name. And that's never a good way to find names in a list. What we want to do is separate these two columns out as first name in one column and last name in the other column. Then we will be able to sort our table by last name, which is the typical way to sort a table. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to our data tab, and you'll see on the data tab that there's this special icon here, text to columns. We're going to choose text to columns, and what this is going to do is split up column A into two columns. So we're looking for whether or not it's delimited or a fixed width column, and it is delimited. Delimited means what separates the two things that we want to, where we want to split our column into two columns. And you can see they're separated by a space, the first name and last name. So what we'll do is click next. And here is asks us what delimiter we want to use, and we want to use space. And you can see a sample of what it's going to look like here. What it does is it splits our column on the space that is between the first name and last name. We click next, and then we'll leave general format. The destination is what we want to change, however, because right now it's going to put them back right where they are. But we want to keep the full name column and add a first name and a last name column. So we're going to click on this little button on the side of destination, and it's going to let us go back here and choose. We're going to put them at the end and move them after we finish. Choose columns G and H as the destination. So the way these dialog boxes works is we make our choice, and then we click this button again, and it brings us back to the dialog box with our destination choice in this blank. The next thing we'll do is click finished, and voila, we have first names in column G and last names in column H. So what I'm going to do is label this as first name, and then I'll label these as last name. And what we're going to do is we will select columns G and H, right click, tell it copy, and then we're going to go here and insert the copied cells so that our first name and last name can be near our full name. Now to alphabetize them by last name, we'll simply click on column C, which is our last names. We'll go to the ABC sort and filter icon, click to sort A to Z. It will ask us if we want to expand the selection, and we do, because what that'll do is it'll keep all of our rows together from columns A all the way to J, because that's where all our data for each individual participant is. So we'll click sort, and there we go. Now we have them sorted by last name. Here's our full name. We kept that column because it goes with these, but it allowed us to sort it by last name. Now let's just do a little cleaning up, and we have these, we copied them, so let's go ahead and delete that. That one had an extra one, so we'll just delete column I as well. And there's our spreadsheet with our full name split into two columns.